Let's talk about long operations, specifically long addition. Using this method will require you to be able to add single-digit numbers together, so keep that in mind. Say we have 23 plus 42. The first thing we'll do is write them in our long addition form like this. Notice how the second digits of each number are lined up. These are called the ones. And the first digits are also lined up. These are called the tens. We need to make sure that our numbers are lined up in this way before we can begin. Now let's start adding. We always begin with the rightmost column of numbers. In this case, we have 3 plus 2, which gives you 5. Next, we'll add 2 plus 4, and that will give you a 6. So your final answer is 65. Easy enough, right? Let's try a harder one. Say you have 18 plus 65. Well, first, we write it in the long addition form. Then we start by adding the numbers in the rightmost column. 8 plus 5 gives you 13, but wait a minute, we can't put that 1 there because we need that space to put our next answer. So instead, what I'll do is I'll just move the 1 up here to the top. This is called carrying the 1. You may have heard that before. So again, 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. Put the 3, carry the 1. Now we'll add the left column. And don't forget, we have 3 numbers this time to add. 1 plus 1 plus 6. In doing so gives you 8. So the final answer is 83. Let's try another. Say we have 59 plus 498. We write it in our long addition form, and look at how we're doing this. We line up the numbers so that our ones are stacked up, our tens are stacked up, and our hundreds are stacked up. But of course, only one of these numbers has a value in the hundreds position. So we don't stack them left to right, but rather right to left. This is very important, so don't forget. Now, let's add the rightmost columns first. 9 plus 8 is equal to 17, so we put the 7 down below and carry the 1 to the top, just like last time. Next, we do 1 plus 5 plus 9. This will give us 15. So once again, we have to carry the 1 like this and place the 5 below. Next, we do 1 plus 4, and this gives us a value of 5. So the final answer will be 557. All right, let's do another. In this case, we have 3 numbers rather than just 2. And truth be told, you can do this with as many numbers as you like. We first line them up, again, right to left, and we start with the rightmost column. 7 plus 5 plus 5 will be 17. Place the 7 and carry the 1. Next is the 1 plus 1 plus 2, and this gives us 4. Now we end up here with just a 1, so below you can just place the 1. So your final answer will be 147. Okay, let's try another question, this time with decimals. We have 7.28 plus 15.7 plus 125. Now be careful when you stack these numbers, because it does look a bit different from the questions we've done so far. If you do it correctly, it should look like this. Now, to make this make more sense, you can feel free to add some zeros here, and a 0 here. That won't change the values of these numbers, but it will make it look a bit more sensible. Take note of how the decimals in each number line up with one another. This is what we want. Now, our tenths are all in the same line, our hundredths are all in the same line, and our ones are all aligned. The tens are all aligned. And we only have one number in the hundreds position. At the end of the day, as long as your decimals are lined up, everything else should follow. Now let's start adding. 8 plus 0 is 8, easy enough. 2 plus 7 plus 0 is 9. We can now place the decimal here so it lines up with the others. 7 plus 5 is 17. Place the 7 here, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. And finally, 1 plus nothing else is just 1. So our final answer is 147.98. Okay, last example here. We have $5,623.58 plus $12,472.95. Well, we can start by stacking these numbers like so, and you could include the dollar signs here if you wish, but it's not necessary so long as you include the units in your final answer. Now let's add. 8 plus 5 is 13, so we place the 3, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 plus 9 is 15, so we place the 5 and again carry the 1. Place the decimal now so that they all align. Now do 1 plus 3 plus 2. This gives you 6. Then 2 plus 7 is 9. 6 plus 4 is 10. Place the 0, carry the 1. And you can place a comma here if you're choosing to use one. Then do 1 plus 5 plus 2, which gives you 8. And then the last one is all alone, so it's just 1. Don't forget the dollar sign here, and your answer will be $18,096.53. Now, we have some practice questions here. Pause the video now and give them a go. Otherwise, the answers will be revealed in 3 seconds. This has been Long Addition. Be sure to check out my other videos on long operations, including subtraction, multiplication, and everyone's favorite, long division. Remember to like or even subscribe to the channel if you found this video helpful, and check out some of my other over 100 videos covering various topics of high school mathematics. And of course, thanks for watching.